Supply this year.
Port Adelaide grab it out of the middle. Wobbling ball forward. Suns, Lemon's got immediate problems in the name of Dixon. Rosie hooks it round the body and immediately replies. This man kicked 4 in the first quarter last week and he's underway. 4 in a row there, ended up with Drew. Now the powerful Jones, Georgiades, little chipper. They could have raffled it, and winning ticket goes to Motlop. Motlop looked to dish it off now. He goes back to line up for his 10th goal of the season. Trots in. Absolutely straight through the middle. Here is defensive 50, manages to do it only momentarily. Now the ball will come back off the boot of Houston all the way to the contest. Well, look at Charlie. He's a bit too big, he's a bit too strong, and he's got his first.
Well, he's launched that out of the ground anyway, Charlie. I thought he was aiming for the swimming pool behind the goals, but...
We often speak about Port Adelaide's intercept marking game. It's a big part of their game. It's the way they set up their offensive ball movement.
Here's those short passes to effect. Now Bergman drives it deep forward. Dixon's in the frame. What about the size of this man? He's got the old school tats, the sailing ship, the swallow, and he takes a big grab.
He's got to be aware of this, got to block up the corridor. It's just genuine contested mark.
I thought that was going to fall to him. Look at Robbie Craig go across the front, but Charlie Dixon too good.
Slides across it through the middle for Charlie, who's got a couple.
Back to half-back, gives him more speed across half-forward and more pressure.
Clever kick from Burn Jones to Rosie, who points the man on the mark. Kick the opening goal for Port, plays on. Connor Rosie nearly runs into trouble. What can this man do? Rosie's got his second all class. Early in the first term. Since then it's been all Port with the last 5. Georgiades flows back onto the footy. Shaking to the head from the big man beside me. Georgiades got an option. In fact, he's got 3 options. He chooses Motlop. What are you not happy with, Jono?
Well, there's 2v1 there. So they're going to Lysette, 2v1 contest. Ballard needs to influence that. Pressured up, so there was a repeat stoppage in your forward 50.
Handed off to line it from Motlop. It's a good option. And line it nails 6 in a row for Port Adelaide.
Dixon was trying to do the same thing on the outer side of the ground.
The first career goal for that man, Jared Lynott, with a fist. Smith's handball cut off. Rao gets the arms up above the tackler. Oh, gee, Anderson. He's piled into, and Port will get it on the turnover now. Motlop, as the boy said, got his own footy. Can they continue to flow Port Adelaide through Burton? Clever round the body in front of Amon. He's got options. Georgiades, dangerous any time inside 50. Back to Amon, snapping ball. This should be a goal and a half from the power.
Fantastic. Back to Connor Rosie's tackle. I loved it. Well, and that creates a score for his teammates. Brilliant. Then they're able to transition, and this is the strength of Port Adelaide. They do move the ball well from their defensive 50 to the other end.
Slides the ball inside 50. Georgiades lost it in the sun, might get a free. To get things underway for Port in the second half. Trots in. Hits it sweetly, perfectly. Now Pepper wheels. He's going to take a mark eventually, but keeps going in there towards this man. Dixon brings it to ground. Rosie, dangerous, steps, ducks, dives, legged. And now he pops it through for 1 in the third. Port have got the first 2, and they are really doing a job on the Suns now. Scrubber forward. Alia reads it so well. Goes through 3 Gold Coast Suns, if you don't mind, Alia. That's the game he's having. Ends up with big Scotty Lysett. Make it 3 in a row this turn for Port Adelaide. Lopes in, pops it home. Rosie sends it forward. Georgiades out the back. Georgiades with the goal. 4 in a row for the turn for Port Adelaide. Game has stopped to a standstill. Winds to Motlop. And every time he's marked inside 50, he's looked to dish it off. He's kicked 1.
He's been good. He claims on best on ground, this fella. He's been terrific. 45 disposals.
Yeah, he's going to hook this one around.
Ollie Warnes might argue with
Yeah. I said, you have claims. I'm not sure how strong they'd be against Ollie.
Motlop for a second. Round the corner. Easy. Really easy for Motlop and for Port.